everyone, welcome to a new vlog. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. The other half of Adults Disney is Jeff. And right now we are in Disneyland in California. And today we are doing a tour here in the Disneyland Park, and it also goes over the DCA Park. It's called the Celebrating Disney 100 Tour. And in this tour, it's going to be 2 hours. As I mentioned, it's going to go between both parks. I believe we have some animation, we have some photo pass stuff. We will share it all with you. The cost is $110 per adult for the 2-hour tour. And then you also get parade viewing for the Magic Happens parades later in the day. So we cannot wait to share it all with you. It's time for an adventure. We just checked in, so you right at the guided tour booth, you check in. They gave us name tags, which are cute. They have the 100 on it. And I did ask about the parade viewing. They said all tours right now go to the 3:30 parade viewing. So regardless of what time you book, you'll get that 3:30 parade viewing. And at the parade viewing is where they're gonna have a treat for us. The tour begins just outside of that guided tours booth, and your tour guide will meet you. This is our guide that we had for the day, and she has been great so far. And with the tour, our guide has a microphone on, and then every guest is provided a headset so you can easily hear all of the information that the guide shares with you throughout the tour. To begin, our tour group walked across to the DCA theme park. That's where like the official history part of the tour begins. And our guide started off by sharing a lot of the early information about the Disney theme park and about Walt Disney himself. And in addition to just sharing the information, she also pointed out some of the connections to that history within this DCA theme park. So I've really enjoyed all the information that they've been sharing and the fun facts so far. After getting some information in the front of the park, we then made our way over to the Animation Academy, which is in the animation building. And here we were provided an opportunity to talk with one of the animators before an animation class started. So this was just for our tour group, and we got some of the history about the different eras of animation with the Disney company. So that was really interesting. And then after the information, the actual animation class started. So that's when other guests were able to join. And this is going to be a traditional animation class that you can normally experience in the park. But it was really fun. We love the animation classes.
So we just got done with the Animation Academy and we drew Simba from The Lion King. That was really fun. We got about 15 minutes or so to just chat with the animator before the class began. It's not a private class, so it is open to the public, but they don't come in until after the chat, and you do get the first row or two depending on how big your group is. Then afterwards they actually collect all your drawings and carry them for you until the end of the tour, which is nice as well. All right, so that'll do it from DCA. We learned a little bit about the history and the kind of start of Walt and Disney. We did an Animation Academy, which was really fun. We are heading back over to Disneyland for the second half of the tour.
The walk over to Disneyland is of course an easy one, so our guide just walked us back there, and then she started sharing some information about the Disney company as it pertains here to Disneyland. The information is all great, and I will share a clip next. It's a little noisy, but I still wanted to give you an idea of the things they cover.
On July 17, 1955, Disneyland opened its gates, and it was quite memorable, and not just because we had new and exciting ways to tell our stories, but because of the unexpected challenges it presented. So many things went wrong, and the day is often referred to as Black Sunday. The day began innocently enough. Some painters were doing some last-minute touch-ups in Town Square, and they accidentally painted Walt shut in his apartment.
The informational part of the tour ends up in the hub near the castle, and here they share some of the more recent years about the Disney company and the Disney theme parks. In addition, you're provided a pin, so this is your souvenir, and it's a really good pin. And then there also is a photo pass cast member who's up here, and they're only going to take pictures of people that were on the tour, so that was a really nice opportunity as well. So our tour ended earlier, but now we are back over to where the parade viewing is. It is a pretty large parade viewing area. And I will say though that our group was only 8 people on our tour, which was really nice, so gave us a lot of time to interact with a guide. They did, however, say that the tours can get up to 20 people, so I do think that like our experience with the tour was much better because of the smaller group, whereas if you have a larger tour, it may not be as much interaction there. But yeah, so this right here is the parade viewing. I'm excited to watch the Magic Happens parade. This entire area was what was roped off for the tour group, so it is a really large space, plenty of opportunities to have like a front row and good view, and you're going to be directly across from the train station. Prior to the Magic Happen parade starting, we did have the marching band come by, so that was a really fun bonus. We were also provided this cookie, which was very delicious. We wanted to share our overall thoughts about the tour, and it was great. So I think definitely the highlight was all the information that the guide shared. She was wonderful, and there was so many amazing Disney facts and things about Disney history that has been tied into the theme parks. So I really enjoyed that. Having the time before the animation class to actually talk with the animator, interact with them was really great. And then of course, like, the parade viewing is also a great perk as well. If you're coming to Disneyland when this tour is available, I would definitely recommend it. It was some wonderful information and a great way of seeing the park. But overall, we had a great time. Thank you so much for following along with us, and we can't wait to bring you on our next adventure.